Hello everyone. In this tutorial I want to show you how to schedule a lab. Once you've checked that a lab is available, you'll be able to schedule it for your class period. To do that, again, we're working in Outlook web app, which will be very similar to working on a PC. To get to the Outlook web app, you just go to email.canyonsdistrict.org. And once you're there, make sure to select your calendar from the list of options down in the left-hand column. And then you'll create a new meeting request. An appointment is something that only you attend. A meeting is something that other people attend. And the easiest way to think about this lab scheduling is to consider a meeting, or scheduling a lab as inviting a room to a meeting, so that room is available when you go to have your class period there. So schedule a meeting request, and you'll get a second window that will pop up here, and you'll add the room that you want to schedule to the list of to the to field here in the new meeting appointment. It'd be very similar to sending an email, but this is just sending a room request to the meeting, to the room. So I can start by typing the lab, space dash space, and Jordan. If the lab that I want to schedule doesn't come up here, it generally just means that you haven't asked that room to a meeting yet or scheduled that lab yet. So the first time you schedule the lab, you may have to click on the To tab, which will bring up a window similar to the one that you probably saw when you added the calendar to your shared calendar list. So here in the list of the field for the list of available email or calendar addresses, I type lab, space dash space, and Jordan. And when I search there, I see all of the Jordan High School labs. And I want to add this lab to the To field so that this room gets invited to my meeting and is available for my class. So I can double click on the lab or click the To button here. The extra text can go away, and I click OK. Here you can see that the Chromebook 2 lab is available for me to send the message to so that it gets the request for the meeting. And the next part is to schedule the room. I'm going to schedule it for 5 to, let's say, 5:30 just for this demo. And it's on March 3rd. I can adjust the dates to any date I want just by selecting the dates that I want. Make sure you change the start and end time. And it looks like if you change the start time, it adjusts from where the end time. So change the start time first, and then you don't have to mess with the end time as much. Once I'm happy with the dates and the times, I'm going to move this back to March 3rd, but once I'm happy with the dates and times, I can just click send. It will come up with an error that says the subject hasn't been specified, and for us the subject doesn't really matter. You can add one if you'd like, but the subject will become your name when you view it on the calendar. You'll be able to see your name so that we see who's scheduled the lab. It'll be a little easier for us to view. You can add a subject if you like, but it's definitely not required. So I say OK here. And within a few seconds, I should see in the lab calendar, I should see that will come up. And it will be kind of an initial request sometimes. And once the email has gone through and the lab has viewed the calendar and confirmed that it is available, this will populate with my last name instead of just a meeting request. So give it a couple of minutes sometimes for that email to go through. It'll say that your event has been accepted or declined. Hopefully it'll say accepted. That means it's available. And if you have any problems or questions as you go through that process, please let me know. Thanks.